A lot of Hugh's major building projects happen when the kids and I go away for the weekend.
Ken and the kids are gone. Let's get to it. First job. Very important job. Okay, I wrote a list of jobs to do. There's a chance I got distracted. The reason I'm in here is that this surface here gets moisture on it at night, condensation. Got no insulation up here. There's no insulation and the cold air and stuff. And there's a tiny bit of mold trying to attack through. As a result, so I'm in here thinking about that, but I'm also thinking this bow locker, chain locker is vast. It's 6 foot from here to the front. 6 foot! I could put a kid in there. In fact, one of my kids probably would move in there if they had the opportunity. They would love it. I would have done. Anyway, so I'm now thinking, well, up in the cockpit at the minute, we've got a load of stuff. We've got jet wash, we've got a hose reel, got some gas cylinders for like scuba diving us friends gave us, and diesel, like jerry cans. So those 4 things, right? Oh, and buckets. 5 things. Basic garden shed stuff. If I could find space for those in here as a permanent, like nice and neat solution, all hung up on the walls, that's where that lives. That would be awesome. That'd basically be our garden shed in the boat version. Makes sense. Future special also said we talk about having a barbecue on the back, which we keep in there. Anyway, that's like an extra thing. I did think about dinghy stuff. Oh, kite surfing. That's what I really want. I really want like to go kite surfing. Anyway, point is, there's a load of space here for things that are currently in the way. So I am going to keep thinking about it for a bit longer. I have also made a complete plan for the water tanks. Just to clarify, just because I made a plan doesn't mean it's going to work. But it might do.
He then got distracted again, whilst off buying building materials.
So, as I was on my bike, I ordered to carry this big bit of a thingy-majig. It looked like a medieval jouster on my bike. And then I've got something else which I saw, and I was like, impulse buy, and I bought 2 of them. And the guy had to give me some cable ties to fix them to my bag. Yes! Right, okay, so what this is a thing. This is a cool thing I am excited about. You guys can go here. This is my official unboxing and excited face. It just looks so cool. And I can see 2 different places. One right here, it can go, and also in the kids' cabins. And just generally, we're working on the boat, right? It's gonna blow, if you haven't seen this already, it's gonna blow your mind, because it blew mine. And I'm super excited. That strap is never going to be useful for us. Right, you ready for this? Looks like disky box thing. That is actually it's a chair. Check out that. Isn't that awesome? And not only that, like you can adjust it a little bit. So there you go, it could be that height. Or it could be that height. Or it could be that height. It could be that height. Like I saw it and like absolutely fell in love with it, and I just wished I'd designed it, because that's the sort of thing I should be doing, designing things like that. Basically, my philosophy is the furniture for the kids' rooms, I'm making it all in half decent ply now, because over the next few years, what happened on the last 2 boats is we redo it and do it better. So I know I'm going to end up doing it in a really fancy hardwood with the marine spec products. But I also know for the next few years, the kids are going to trash it anyway. We're going to live in it, and it's all like a prototype. So I might as well just use standard building materials. They're not like awful rubbish building materials. It's still like waterproof, boil-proof quality plywood, hardwood ply, so it's still pretty solid stuff. But it's just for temporary-ish furniture in the kids' rooms. It's going to help them storage, help them do things. And then it's stuff that I can use as my templates for future projects in the future. nearly there. Just the top two to cut, because they didn't line up. Got there. Took a little bit of a while. I mean, in fairness, I did do the design first. I did all the drawings. I was completely happy it was going to work. It was just a case of making it, and every job takes time. But anyway, it's in. It looks really cool.
We were then gifted 3.5 days without the children. My brother and sister-in-law offered to have them at theirs, so we were both able to get stuck in. How gorgeous that line is. Look at how wiggly that.
Yeah.
You were trying to get me to
Use it conservatively to use it efficiently, because there's some straight edges left in there. Oh well. It's only like 80 quid a sheet, it's fine.
Making shelves on a boat. They look ridiculous, but fit perfectly. The next one didn't go so well. I have measured it wrong, but it's okay, I've got a cunning plan. Because if I just move the brackets down, shelf fits perfect. Don't tell Hugh! But it is still functional and will serve as a template for future upgrades. I also fitted some shoe storage.
Got some old bits of wood. Screwed them together, made some markings, cut some things out. Now I've got a jig for a nice bit of wood. Whenever you're trying to make a square bit of furniture for a boat, you've got to like cut it in, right, and make it fit, which always means like that first big important piece that you've got to turn a circly, weirdy shape into a square is a bit that takes several hours, which is that first board there. So when Kel comes back, you can all tell her that the reason that's all it looks like I've done is because that one takes ages. The rest are just like square shells. Because I've got everything else square shells, it's easy. Anyway, the board's in, I haven't got the front edge yet because I want to have a chat with Kel about the shape of that, but there we go.
Da, 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 da. Check out this I used. Okay. Just move that little lovely catch out the way. There we go.
Okay, that's it. Perfect speed. Perfect speed. Keep going. Well done. All done. Something amazing has just happened. We've just got home and Kelly's just checked her emails. What's happened?
Congratulations, your application for your Irish citizenship through the entry to the Foreign Births Registry has been successful. I'm Irish, I'm back in Europe, I am European again, and that means I can travel freely in the I don't have to do the Schengen shuffle. Oh my god, this is so amazing.
The kids can go. The kids are allowed to come with us. And I am the non-EU spouse, and I can't survive without her. It's impossible. I can't feed myself. I can't clothe myself.
Oh, I'm going to phone my parents.
Okay, cool. I'm going to sort out Tilly's lesson.
Hello? Yeah, I did. Guess who is Irish?
No.
Why am I so excited? Well, let me explain. Bear with me. This is the Schengen area, shown here in blue. All countries in the Schengen have abolished their connecting borders. This border-free Schengen area guarantees free movement to more than 400 million EU citizens. This is great if you're European. However, post-Brexit, this no longer applies to UK passport holders. Instead, we are allowed to stay for 90 days out of a rolling 180 days. This is a bit rubbish, since today the Schengen area encompasses most EU countries. So if you want to go travelling for a year or longer, as we do, there is a problem. If you could stay in each individual country for 90 days, then travelling would be a breeze. But you can't. Some people get round this by doing the Schengen shuffle. They skip between Schengen and non-Schengen countries, but this takes careful planning, is limited in options, and is a right hassle. There is another way: to become European again. My grandparents are Irish, and as such, I was able to apply for dual citizenship. I was granted my Irish citizenship and I now hold an Irish passport, meaning that I can travel freely again without restriction. What about Hugh and the kids, I hear you cry? Well, under EU rules, you have the right to travel together with your core family members. Non-EU spouse, children, dependent parents or dependent grandparents to an EU country other than the one that you are a national of. This is a game changer, as my family will have the same unrestricted travel rights as I have, as long as they're with me. So you can now see why I'm so excited. Because of this, we have decided that we are going to head to the Mediterranean for a year-long adventure. This is our plan, and although we've had many plans, this one feels right.